Okay, we just finished breakfast at the Cracker Barrel. Ernie's first time there, he liked it. And we are hitting the road. I think our first stop is going to be, I think we're about 4 hours away from, well, how long are we going to drive? We're just kind of playing it by ear. We're following our son and daughter-in-law. So we're just kind of, you know, going back and forth texting to see where we're going to stop for gas and, you know, potty breaks and all of those kinds of things. So we are back on the 40, which is a straight shot to Tennessee. But we're staying in, I think I mentioned earlier, we're staying in Arkansas. So anyways, I'll get some footage of the drive through Texas and Oklahoma for you guys.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt? Who's wrong?
So we just found out that the movers haven't even picked up the truck with everything to be delivered. So they haven't even left California, and we are arriving tomorrow. So we had to book a hotel again for tomorrow in Murfreesboro, which is where they're moving. And then we'll just have to get, we have one air mattress, we'll just have to get air mattresses and make do of the situation. Get like a cheap coffee maker and all that kind of stuff. Because they have their rental, their house was theirs as of yesterday. So we have a place to stay. We just don't have any furniture when we get there. So, anyways, we will take you guys along with us on that journey too. So, I don't really care for Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's kind of sketchy. But I guess it has some areas that are good and some that are bad. We just wanted a nice hotel that was clean and on our, you know, like near the freeway. So we stayed at the Hampton. Actually, we've stayed at the Hampton. We're staying at the Hampton the whole way. Well, you know, every hotel. The one in Arkansas is also a Hampton, so we'll see how that is. But the people aren't very friendly in New Mexico. And, yeah, I didn't care for it. I don't think that, I was telling Ernie that if we make this trip again, cross country, that we'll probably just stay in, like get all the way to the end of Arizona and then stay there and then drive straight through New Mexico on one day into Texas, because I didn't really care for it there at all. It's a big city though. And they're decent. The hotels are they're nice, right? They're really nice. But I don't like New Mexico. So we're on the Purple Heart Trail. Right now on the Purple Heart Trail, I just looked it up because I wanted to know, because they have signs along the way. And I guess that starts in Virginia, where George Washington is buried, and it goes all the way like across the ocean to Guam. And it's, they have bridges and roads and stuff like that are dedicated to people who have gotten the Purple Heart in the military. So that's kind of cool. I haven't seen any of those, but I haven't been looking either because I didn't know what the Purple Heart Trail was. The terrain has changed so dramatically. What is that? Is that a cow? What is that?
Cattle.
There's so much cattle, and we can't tell if it's cattle that's like, I don't see a cattle ranch anywhere. So I don't know if there's like wild cattle in New Mexico, or if there's like super huge ranches where the cattle are just free to roam, which is normal, right? But there'll be, you'll be driving and there'll be like one cow. So I don't know. I know there's wild horses. We saw a lot of wild horses. But the terrain is so crazy how it changes from, I don't know, just 100, I don't know, it's trippy, right? Because we like went from the desert in Arizona, what are those cactuses called? Saguaros. And it's like they start and then they're done. It's the weirdest thing. And the trees change, just the shrubbery changes, everything changes. So it's like immediate with, each state line. It's kind of cool. So I'm glad I'm getting that all on footage, because I really wanted to, to get this all on tape, just so that we could have it, and obviously share with you guys. But anyway, so if you're traveling through New Mexico, I wouldn't stay in Albuquerque. I don't know if there's anywhere else to stay, though.
Yeah, it's pretty sparse.
Yeah, because there's like these there's like little towns, or what do they call them? Pueblos? Is that what they call them? But they're not anywhere that I would stay, I don't think. But I wouldn't stay in Albuquerque again. It was kind of, and I'm not being snobby. It's just weird. I come from California. We have a homeless problem. Well, I think we have a homeless problem across the U.S., but it's pretty bad in California. So I'm used to seeing that, but it's just sketchy people. I don't know. It's weird. So I wouldn't recommend staying there. That's just my opinion. But our cars were fine. They had security, and that was one of the things that I did when I called and made our reservations at the hotels, because obviously we've never been to these areas. That was the number one thing I asked, is how safe is the area? Are there restaurants within walking distance? Is it safe to walk? I asked all those kind of questions, and the one in Albuquerque said that they have security, and they did. They had a truck that drove around the parking lot, and it was the only hotel. There were several around us, and it was the only one that was totally booked. The parking lot was full. A lot of people moving. So many people moving. It's crazy. So, anyways, that is my opinion about Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm excited to get to the state line from New Mexico to Texas and finally cross over that, and I'm really excited to see Oklahoma. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing that with you guys.
You and I, we're trouble inside. Beating hearts don't lie. An empty page, a story to write. I'm in love, you're divine, and it's all in our signs. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already paid. Cancel your mail for a while. It's a journey for life, and I'm your ride. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. God, I'm praying I'm not alone in this air of hope. 'Cause I'm in love, you're a star burning bright in my heart. We're going away. Get your bag, check the tag. Decision is made. Lock your door, need no more. It's already
I really want to say that if you're somebody who's going to be traveling this journey alone, to really be prepared, because there was long stretches where there was nothing, and I kept thinking, because I'm a worrywart. What if we break down? Do we have cell service? Do we have blankets? Do we have water? All of those things. It's definitely not a journey I would take alone, just because of those long stretches of nothing. I mean, when I say nothing, I mean nothing. And I'm always blown away when I see homes like this in the middle of nowhere. I think to myself, where do they get their groceries from? We're so used to city living. But anyways, if you're somebody who's planning on taking this exact road trip, be prepared.
Hang on, I cannot go wrong. Hang on, we'll be long gone. Hang on, I cannot go wrong. God, I'm praying I'm not alone in this air. A journey for life, I'm alive. No, 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 no.
When the stars glows bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight I were told. When the storm is raging in your head, when you feel there's nothing more ahead, the hills they seem all green but they hide all the monsters. And you kept holding my hand as you reached for water. On the hills by the lake you were chasing your dream, and I gave you a rose that you kept on seeing, kept on seeing. It was worth the fight.
Texas, it's where I've always wanted to be. But now that I've been in this part of the country, I'm thinking I might need to move to Tennessee.
When the stars glows bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight I were told. When the storm is raging in your head, when you feel there's nothing more ahead, the hills they seem all green but they hide all the monsters. You kept holding my hand as you reached for water. The hills by the lake you were chasing your dream, and I gave you a rose that you kept on seeing, kept on seeing.
After driving so far, we decided to stop at the very first highly recommended barbecue joint, Dyer's Barbecue. If you're ever in this part of the country, you have to try it. It was magnificent. It was so good, and we knew it would be when the parking lot was full at lunchtime. It was delicious.
For so long, you kept going on, and for every tear you shed, for everyone you love, the hills are green.
And from a kid's perspective, what did you think about our 3-day travel trip?
Good.
You thought it was good?
Yeah.
Was it hard?
Yeah.
Why was it hard?
Because it took a lot of time to get here and my legs were starting to hurt a lot.
Your legs started hurting a lot?
Yeah.
Did we not stop enough?
No.
We should have stopped more.
Yeah.
But you think it was a good trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had any advice for other kids, what would you tell them if they were making the same road trip?
Hopefully you're not in a tight space.
Yeah.
Or else you'll get too hot.
Yeah. And what else?
Make sure you have a bunch of leg room.
A bunch of leg room?
Yeah.
Oh man, did we jack you guys up? We didn't give you guys enough space?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All right, well you guys heard it here first from the 9-year-old.
We'll end up getting hurt again. There's no need to play pretend. Why don't you stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay here with me. You used to say that I was great, but I made too many mistakes. Your heart will break because I made, but I just want.
We have arrived. We are in Arkansas. Here's a look at our room. The bathroom is just over there, and I don't need to show it to you because it's a bathroom. We have friends on. The grandkids are right here. We have 2 of them with us, so we did 2 queen beds in this room, and then we have another room with 2 queen beds so that everybody can sleep well, but that's it. Just some pretty basic rooms. Okay. So tomorrow we leave for Tennessee. It is the final drive, and I think it's 7 and some change to get there. So the movers have not left Vegas yet, so we don't know when they're gonna get there. But we're not stressing. We are living a day at a time because the Lord always provides, right? So we are going to go directly to the house and unload both cars because we are filled to the gill in those cars. And, see the new house and everything. And then I'll get some footage of that for you guys. And then we're gonna go check into the hotel and just kind of tour around Murfreesboro a little bit, and then I think this weekend we're gonna do Nashville, so we're gonna try and have some fun, make some fun out of it. So anyways, I'm tired. It's been a long day. The first 2 days of travel, we traveled hard. many hours, and the kids did great. They were so amazing. Even the baby, she did amazing. So we just went and ate at Chili's, and that was the only place nearby that was open, because we got in at just like 9:15 and they close at 10. So we went and ate there, and we just checked into the hotel, and now we're going to get ready for bed, and we are going to crash. And then we're going to take advantage of the breakfast that comes. We're staying at the Hampton again. We're staying at the Hampton all the way around. So, because we're Hilton Honors people. So, we're going to take advantage of the free breakfast, let the kids wake up casually. Not too late, right, Adrian? Mm-hmm. And, and just get the wiggles out. And then we'll be on the road for that 7+ change drive. So anyways, we will see you guys in the next video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the trip. It's kind of hard to video this kind of a trip because it's basically just land, you know, as we're moving through. So I'm not getting a whole lot of footage, you know, and we're just so crammed in the car. It's not easy to get the camera out and video that. So I'm just trying to share the trail with you guys and what it looks like from California to Tennessee. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. It's beautiful country. So far, my favorite states are Texas. I said states, but state is Texas. I don't like anything else. But we arrived in Arkansas. We are right on the border of Arkansas. So tomorrow we've got to drive through Arkansas into Tennessee. So I don't know what Arkansas looks like because it's dark. I'm sure it'll be dormant like the rest of the states. But I don't like New Mexico. I don't like Oklahoma. What other states did we drive through? Including California and Tennessee, it's 8. Oh, Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I don't like Arizona. I didn't like New Mexico. I don't like Oklahoma. Yeah. So we shall see. Did you guys like any of those states?
I like Oklahoma.
They like Oklahoma. What about you? They like Oklahoma. That family in Oklahoma, they've been here before, so, or there before. So anyways, and we're just driving through. We're just literally driving down the 40 east because that takes you through all the states. So we're not like out exploring or anything like that. Which is why I said if I ever did this, I would want to do like a 30-day or like a 1 month, 30-day type trip, you know, where you get out of your car, you have destinations set, you know, the Grand Canyon, like that kind of stuff. But anyways, so I am going to shut it down for now, and I don't know this footage if I'm including where, I don't even know. I'm just getting footage. I don't know how I'm putting any of the videos together. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video now, the vlog for today down, and we will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye-bye.